Hey mama, welcome. I'm Naomi and this is Nettie, and today we want to show you how you can do a really simple and really satisfying yoga practice even when you're holding your baby. So hands up if this has happened to you. All you want to do is move your body, but your baby will not let you put her down without screaming her face off, which makes you feel like the worst mom in the world because all you want to do is move, right? So this is a way that you can have both. You can hold your baby and still move and feel good all around, okay? So all you need is a yoga mat and a blanket. Those are the only two props that I have. And this is a really great practice if your baby is old enough to have good head control. So you can see Nettie is holding her own head up. I'm not doing the extra work of holding her up. You could do this wearing a baby wrap or a sling or an ergo. You could certainly do it there too. But if you are not in the mood to go through all of the leg work or arm work of that, this is a practice that you can do just holding onto your baby and moving. So super simple, really fun, I think for everyone involved. So all that said, let's get started. Okay, take a wide stance. Okay, turn your feet out slightly. Okay, you can have your baby on one hip or the other. Okay, and then just lower your hips and lift them. So you're just doing a wide squat. Okay, your knees should go about in line with your ankles. Hips go down, hips go up. And this is just a way to warm up your hips. You can always shift your kiddo to the other side if you want to distribute your weight a little bit more evenly. That's totally cool. Okay, hips down and up. Just a few more times. You can even keep your kid right in the center if you need to. Okay, and then come on back to center with your legs straight. Turn your right foot in, turn your left foot out, and shift your baby more onto your left hip. So you want to be able to have her or him wrapped around in your left arm. Okay, now keep your right leg strong, bend your left knee, send your hips straight down. Okay, now if you can, hold on to your baby just with your left arm. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. If you can't, no problem, just keep holding on with your right. And then as you bring your hand to your right thigh, straighten your left leg, lift your chest up, and then rebend your knee. Straighten your left leg, lift your chest up, and then rebend your knee. Straighten your leg, lift your chest, rebend your knee. You can also have your hand at your hip if you like. Straighten your leg, lift your chest, rebend your knee. One more time, straighten your leg, lift your chest, and then rebend your knee, and then you can hold on to your baby in both hands, slide her down to your thigh, and if you can rest her in the crook of your elbow on your thigh and take your right arm alongside your ear. If that feels too scary, you can just hold on. I'd rather you feel safe than feel like you're doing, adventure baby stuff that makes you nervous, okay? So either arm over your ear or holding on, one more breath. And then lift back up and go to the other side. So you want to shift your baby to the other side. Make sure you have a good grip, okay? Turn your right foot out. Left foot is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, bend your right knee. And then when you feel steady there, make sure that you can wrap your right arm around your kid. Left hand to your left leg. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Hips go a little lower. And then straighten your right leg. Lift your chest. Baby gets to go for a ride too. And then rebend your knee. Straighten your leg, lift your chest, rebend your knee. Straighten your leg, lift your chest, rebend your knee. Two more. Straighten your leg, lift your chest, rebend your knee. Last time, straighten your leg, lift your chest, rebend your knee, and then grab a hold of your baby in both hands. Slide her down to your thigh. If you can cradle her in your right arm and rest your forearm on your thigh, great. Take your left arm alongside your ear. If she doesn't like that or if you don't, get her into a position that she does. And then lift back up. Bring her back to center and shift her over to the left just for a moment. Oh, I know. Turn your right foot in, turn your left foot out, and then turn all the way towards your left leg and bend your left knee with your right heel lifted. Okay? And now for this one, you're going to want to have her on the right side. So shift your baby over to the right side. Lift your right arm up and straighten your right or left leg. Lift your left arm up, straighten your left leg. Sure, hold on to the baby with your right arm, right? That wouldn't make any sense. And then bend your left knee and twist to the left. Take your left arm behind you. And then come on back up, straighten your left leg, turn yourself forward again, bend your knee, and twist to the left arm behind you. One more time, straighten your left leg, reach your arm up, and then bend your knee and reach your arm behind you. Okay, and then come on back to center and go to the other side. So you're going to turn towards your right leg, lift your left heel up, and I'm going to switch her over to my left hip and my left side. Make sure I've got a good grip, okay? With your left heel lifted, bend your right knee, reach your left arm up, and then straighten your leg. As you rebend your knee, twist to the right. And then do it again. Straighten your right leg, reach your arm up, bend your knee, twist to the right. One more time, straighten your right leg, arm goes up, bend your knee, twist to the right. Now this time, put your hand at your hip, lower your left knee down. Okay, slide your right knee back to your left, and then come on down to sit on your heels. And you can put your kiddo right in the center. Mine likes to stand. She thinks that at 4.5 months she is like an 8-month-old baby, so she likes to stand, but that's not a requirement here. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to shift my butt, and I'll turn to the front so you can see a little better. Shift my butt over to the right. I can sit her on my lap, wrap my arm around her, and twist to the right, placing my right hand behind me. Okay, take a full breath in, full breath out. Grab your kiddo with both hands, come back to center, shift your hips to the other side. You can sit her down on your right thigh and twist to the left. So left fingertips behind you. Okay, and then we'll go through one more time. Grab a hold with both hands. Shift her back to center, butt over to the right. And when I do that, I tuck my right foot in the sole of my left. I sit her on my left thigh, twist to the right. Okay, and then once more, back through center, grab a hold, hips up, baby up, hips to the left, sit her on my right thigh, and she's facing out to the right so that I can wrap my arm around her and just feel like she's pretty solid, and twist to the left. Or she can lean back on me. Yeah. I know. And then hips back to center. And then I'm going to take her right to my chest. And you can stay down on your knees here. I'll go to the side. You can stay down on your knees. Okay, or lift yourself up, but I'm going to put her up on my shoulder on whichever side is more comfortable. And you can either keep your hips on the floor and just curl your chest up, or you can lift your hips and bring your left hand to your hip, or left hand to left ankle. And that all really depends on your comfort. Okay? And then turn your body to the left, or reach your left arm behind you. So she's on my right shoulder, grabbing a hold of my mic. And then once again, reach back to ankle. And then come back to center and lower down. Okay? Now I will show you how you can do this on your knees if you don't feel ready to lift up. And then I'll show you the lifted up version. So I'm going to put her on my left shoulder, on my left side. You can place your left hand on your heel, fingertips behind you, and lift your chest. Okay, then you can twist and reach your right arm behind you. So you're just opening up more. And then place your hand further back and lift your chest up. Okay, so if you're not ready to lift your hips higher up, that's fine. If you are, hips go up. You can have your right hand at your hip as you lift your chest. And then you're going to turn your body to the right, reach your arm behind you. And then reach back. You can have your toes curled under and the tops of your feet down. Give your legs a squeeze, lift your chest. And then lift back up, come on back to center, and sit down once more. Okay? And then just one more little fun. Now this is kind of my favorite thing to do to kind of wrap up on my back. So if you are on a less comfortable space on the ground, like I am, this is really, really hard ground, you can unfold a blanket and just lay on the blanket and be more comfortable there. I'm going to lie down on my back. Get my mic out of the way first. Lie down on my back. And place Nettie on my knees. Knees bent, head on the floor. And then I hook my thumbs into her 2 hands. And you could just stay like this and just sort of bounce her or him. She kind of loves that. Or if you want to add a little bit more action, you can extend your legs as far as your arms will let you, or you can still hold on and then pull back in. Extend your legs out as far as you can and then pull back in. Extend your legs out as far as you can. Pull back in. Extend your legs as far as you can. Pull back in. Extend your legs as far as you can. Pull back in. Now, if you want to add a little bit more spice to it, you can lift your chest and your head up. So as you extend your legs, head goes up, and then you pull back in. Extend your legs, lift your head, try to balance, and then come back in. And again, you can stay on the ground, just extending and pulling. You want to make it spicier, head goes up, chest goes up, back in. A few more times, legs go out, chest goes up, and back in. Legs out, chest up, and back in. Legs out, chest up, back in. And then last time, legs out, chest up. Maybe even see if you can kiss her on her forehead, lower all the way back down. And then lay your baby on your chest. Take your feet as wide apart as your mat and drop your knees over to the right. Just let them fall. I know. Oh, that's a lot of drool that you just drooled on my chest and on my mic. And then take your knees back up and drop them over to the left. Oh my God. And then one more time, knees up and over to the right, let them fall. And then knees up over to the left. And bring your knees back to center. And then to get up, no, I need you to let go. So that we're both not eating mic. You can roll up, that might be tricky. Okay, you can come up with her on your knees like you did before and sit up. But if none of that works, if you have a blanket next to you, you can sit her on the blanket next to you, place your hand on the floor and sit up and just make it a little easier. And then one more thing that you can do before you end is just give yourself a moment in meditation together. So I have her sitting in my lap, have my hands wrapped around her, and close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Just a few more times. Breathe in. And out. And honor not only this time that you have taken for yourself, this time that you've shared with your baby. What might have been at the beginning incredibly frustrating has become this really beautiful connection that wouldn't have happened otherwise. One more full breath in. Full breath out. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. And that's it. That's it. So that's less than 15 minutes of yoga. That's just about 12 minutes of yoga for you and your kiddo. I hope that it felt as good for you as it did for us. I know I had a good time. Nettie clearly had a good time. I would love to hear from you what you think of this practice, if you gave it a try. And let me know if you want more classes like this. We would love to come back and do more yoga with you. So thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the mat again really soon. Bye. You want to say goodbye?